In the heavyweight division at UFC Vegas 85, you got Thomas Peterson taking on Jamal Pogues. And how could you not like this fight? First fight of the night, heavyweight division after a week off. So this is going to be great. Pogues is 2 inches taller at 6'3". Both guys are 28. Pogues has a 3-inch reach advantage. He fights right-handed while Peterson fights southpaw. In terms of significant strikes per minute, they're both in the threes, 3.6 for Peterson, 3.1 for Pogues. So both guys kind of slow pace, but oddly enough for heavyweights, they like to try to land some takedowns. Peterson, on average, limited fights right now. So take this with a grain of salt. Over 2 takedowns per round for Peterson. Pogues is landing exactly 1 per round. But we need more action from these two to really make that determination. Like Peterson just won fight in the Contender Series, so he's obviously not going to take all heavyweights down at the same rapid pace, but he won that one by key lock submission in the second round over Chandler Cole. That's all we got from Peterson is his UFC debut. Pogues, on the other hand, has more action. He had 2 fights at the Contender Series, won both of them, 2-0. Then came into the UFC and beat Josh Parisian, as you might expect. But it was tough. He won by decision, trailed in significant strikes, but led 5-1 in takedowns. Then lost to Mick Parkin by decision. 95-36 in significant strikes. So he's definitely not great at significant strikes. So, he did look good at the Contender Series, but hasn't looked good at all in the striking department. When he wins, he in the 3 fights he's won, he had 12 takedowns. And the fight he lost, he had none. So that's the storyline here is, can Thomas Peterson defend the takedowns? And we really don't know because we haven't had enough action to really know against quality opponents. But I think he can. I think he's going to be able to stop takedowns. That's more likely than Pogues just taking him down at will. And if Thomas Peterson can stop the takedowns, this fight is over. I'm just telling you now. And I think that's the more likely route to happen here. And this is why Pogues has 4 losses, because when he can't get takedowns, he cannot keep up in striking. And in this situation, Thomas Peterson should squeak out a victory here to move to 9-1, mostly on significant strikes, takedown defense. Love to see him get a big KO victory, but that remains to be seen. But in my opinion, he wins here. Heavyweight division, UFC Vegas 85.